I really want to say something about Apple company. Apple is a very brand that I have been very familiar with. I know it's a common thing in America, but when I was little, I grew up in China, and Apple was something that I always wanted to buy, but I was never just be able to afford any of its product. It it was so famous, it was so well known, and it was something that everybody wanted in China. But I also remember that Chinese government was really giving like Apple hard time. They built all kinds of lotto protection to protect the Chinese business, to destroy the foreign company business. Like they would give hard time to Sony, to Samsung, to Apple, to just any brand that you can think of who is out from China. It doesn't matter what the law is because there is not law in China. There's only the king in China. So, but a lot of the foreign companies have survived, like McDonald's, like KFC, like Apple, like Samsung, like Sony, just those very well known and popular brands, they really have survived. They just have to suffer through it and they have to share the profits with the local government. And that's how it works over there. And yeah, people here see lots of protest. But in China, yeah, there is protest. It's called the government control protest. If China don't have a good relationship with America or with Japan or with whichever country, they would hire people to do the protest. It's a violent one though, it's not peaceful at all. They would go to destroy the store, like they will destroy Walmart, they will destroy Samsung, they will destroy Sony, they will destroy like Apple, just the local stores. So that's what they do in China. In China, Winnie the Pooh is the king. In China, it's not communism. It don't have zero thing to do with the communism. It's a feudalism. It's a one king's country. It's a country with a real king. Everybody don't have their own right. They have to worship the god, which is the king. So that's how it works in China. But the company of Apple, the reason it's growing so fast, so well, because Apple has a very solid foundation in America. So that's why even Apple don't have good business in China, but guess what? Apple's foundation is in America. So how could Apple become a big, well-known company in America? I would say because of the democracy and freedom. So from this picture, you can see that China is Apple, but now in this point, Apple is America. The recent news have shown that Apple is just trying to play the king character in America. Apple think, okay, I'm the big company, I can do whatever I want, I can say whatever I want, but I'm going to lock the general people's voices. Apple just shut down the app in its App Store, which is Parler. So did Amazon, so did Google. Yeah. They want to lock people's voices. They don't want people to talk whatever they don't want to hear. Yeah, they just shut down the parlor very illegally without arguing. So Apple basically is doing something even worse than China what was doing to Apple. China at least didn't shut down Apple. China would just say, hey, you got to obey the local rules. You got to share some your profits with me. But guess what? Apple's doing something just inferiously. Apple just shut down the Parler app in its App Store. What a disaster. So basically, Apple don't remember how he grows up in America. The reason he can grow up because of the democracy, because of the freedom here, because of the people. The people are the customers who buy Apple product. Now Apple is trying to control the people, telling the people, you got to speak out different ways. If I don't like you, I'm going to kill you. This is a disaster. Apple is a disaster. So, it's a disaster. Apple is not the original Apple anymore. It's not the apple from my eye. It's a poisonous apple. It has bugs in it. So people need to wake up. The rule is America is losing the democracy, is losing the freedom. The rule is if the America don't stand up, don't hold the spirit up, they will become just like China, just like North Korea, just like feudalism, going back to the ancient society. It would be, if I don't kill you, you are going to kill me. There's no democracy, there's no freedom. There's not such a thing. There's no law. Because China's law, there's no law. China's law would be the words of the king. That's it. And that's what America is becoming now. Apple's words can be the law. Because Apple can shut down people's voice. That's it for today.